UNLAD Pilipinas.
Pinakamahabang shoreline, pinakamalaking zoo, pinakamatandang sugar mill, kauna-unahang most outstanding general manager, pinakamalaking orchid collection, pinakamaraming consumer owners, pinakabatang pangulo ng electric cooperative, pinakasikat na grupo ng linemen, kauna-unahang most outstanding electric cooperative. Ito ang kwentong Pinaka ng isa sa pinakakinikilalang electric cooperative sa Pilipinas, ang CEBECO 2. Nito lamang ika-28 ng Setyembre, idinaos ng CEBECO 2 ang isa sa kanilang pinakamalaki at pinakamasayang pagdiriwang. Ito ay ang taunang Board of Directors Day.
Today, in celebration of the CEBECO 2 Board of Directors Day 2019, kami ang inyong mga warriors of life.
Sa mismong pagdiriwang na ito, kung saan ang lahat ng mga empleyado ng CEBECO 2 ay nagbibigay-pugay sa kanilang Board of Directors, makikita ang tuwa at saya sa bawat isa.
It's a gesture of thanks and at the same time giving parang homage at saka salute, no, sa lahat ng mga Board of Directors of CEBECO 2. And we claim September and we dubbed it as a September to Remember, giving about like 5 hours or more with dances, songs, and just giving parang tribute to the Board of Directors of CEBECO 2.
We show to the board na we are one, we are united as one. So I understand that working together, there are little things you can do together, so in bigger things you can also do together.
Pagila sa walay sama nga serbisyo ug walay buas na suporta nga gihatag sa atong mga hunta direktiba, dili lamang kanamo nga mga empleyado sa CEBECO 2, apat nila binagayon sa atong mga pinalanggang miyembro konsumidor.
Bukod sa masayang pagtitipon at pagbibigay-pugay sa 14 na miyembro ng Board of Directors ng CEBECO 2, nariyan din ang buong pagmamalaking pagpapakita ng mga pinakabagong parangal at pagkilalang iginawad sa kooperatibang ito. Pero bago pa man narating ng CEBECO 2 ang estado at pedestal ng mga nagniningning at nakakasilaw na mga plake at tropeyo, dumaan muna ito sa pinakamadilim na kabanata dahil sa matitinding hamon at mabibigat na pagsubok na hinarap. Saksi rito ang dating Pangulo at General Manager ng CEBECO 2 at dati ring 4th District Representative na si Engineer Benhar Salimbangan.
We were in total darkness at the time, no? The northern part of Cebu.
Subalit hindi naging madali para sa pamunuan ng CEBECO 2 ang lahat para mabigyan ng elektrisidad ang 2 syudad at 11 munisipyo sa nasasaklawan nito. Nang ito itinatag noong December 28, 1977 na may 7 miyembro ng Board of Directors, nabigo pa rin ang kooperatiba hanggang sa lumabas ang 1 taon at 9 na buwan.
People were tired of listening to promises and all that, no, by some politicians saying that they will, light the entire north, but it didn't happen. So when I took it, I have to make it happen.
October 1979 nang napunta sa CEBECO 2 ang Visayan Electric Company plant at dito na rin nagsimulang masuplayan ng kuryente ang poblasyon ng bayan ng Bogo. Sa mga panahong ito, naging General Manager si Mr. Engracio Ramos at naging kauna-unahang Board President si Engineer Benhar Salimbangon. Sa mga panahong ito, si Engineer Salimbangon ang pinakabatang pangulo sa lahat ng electric cooperatives sa Pilipinas.
I do not know what inspired me to be there and decided to run as a member of the board representing Midilin. And then I didn't realize that I will be elected as president. I think I was the youngest president of the electric co-ops all over the country.
December 19, 1981, 8 sa 10 munisipyo sa coverage area ng CEBECO 2 ang nabigyan ng enerhiya sa pamamagitan ng National Power Corporation. July 1, 1982, nang mailuklok sa pagka-general manager si Engineer Benhar Salimbangon. At bagamat may mga nasimula ng pagbabago sa CEBECO 2 noon, muling humarap sa pinakamahirap na yugto ang CEBECO 2, lalo na't animoy naging isang munting David si GM Salimbangon na kumakalaban sa mga naglalakihang gulayan sa politika.
Father Silva and me stood firm in our policy of disconnection, that those who will not be able to pay must be disconnected because the co-op cannot afford to subsidize anyone.
Naging maayos rin ang lahat, subalit hindi pa tuluyang nadadaluyan ng enerhiya ang mga kabayanan at kanayunan sa ilalim ng CEBECO 2. Tila nangangapa sa dilim si GM Salimbangon noon, ngunit naging kaagapay niya ang ilang mga samahan katulad ng Gun Club, Rotary Club, Sugar Planters Association at iba pa para maisakatuparan ang malawakang pagpapailaw sa mga nasasakupan.
I said to myself, these people can help me. So I tapped them to help me, like if you're interested to avail of electricity, we can give you the priority if you help us also. You know, like letting us use your equipment, your vehicles, your tractors, and probably manpower, so we can bring the electricity to your area. And everybody cooperated. So what I did, I prioritized them at no expense to the electric co-op. Our expenses was only the materials.
Ang inaasam-asam na pangarap, unti-unti nang natutupad. Ito na marahil ang isa sa pinakamasayang pakiramdam ng pamunuan ng CEBECO 2 hanggang sa dumating ang pinakatatakutang kaganapan.
There was an incident. The military were ambushed somewhere in Toledo. So when I learned about it, they said that there are still alive soldiers. I dispatched right away our vehicle, CEBECO, to help those who are really wounded and still alive, and brought them to the hospital. When they learned about it, they were not happy. So they called me. They wrote me a letter. In fact, the letter, it was so specific, the instructions where I should go. I should not inform the police or any military. Otherwise, they will really, ambush me.
Dumating sa puntong kinailangan ni GM Salimbangon na gawin ang isa sa pinakamalaking desisyon sa kanyang buhay. Ang buong tapang na harapin ang New People's Army o NPA.
I am pro-life. If, God forbids, this will happen to you, I will also do the same. Because I understand your problem.
Daig pa ang ceasefire o tigil putukan ang sumunod na nangyari nang naliwanagan ang NPA mula sa paliwanag ni GM Salimbangon. Ngunit mayroon na namang nagbabantang digmaan na maituturing na isa sa pinakamalaking hamon sa pamunuan ng nakaupong general manager.
The cutting down of trees without paying a single centavo was a challenge. Yung mga iba, mga lawyers pa, you cut one tree, I will sue you. And we did, we cut. And I told them, you just sue me and I'll just go to jail. My only request is you allow me to go to my family every now and then if I am in jail. But I have to do this for our people. That's how even the military, in the disconnection, a lot of military were mad with Armalites going to my office, demanding that the power should be restored right away.
Dahil na rin sa maayos at malinaw na pakikipag-ugnayan at paliwanagan, para na rin nagkailaw ang isipan ng mga tao at mga grupong minsang nagbibigay dilim sa landas na tinatahak ng CEBECO 2.
So I was able to connect about 150 in the beginning, 150 kilometers of lines in the first year, and then 200 in next year to all these barangays at no cost to the co-op.
Ito na ang naging simula ng pinakamaliwanag at pinaka-nagniningning na kabanata sa CEBECO 2, lalo na nang mapunta sa kooperatibang ito, ang Duncar Franchise Area noong February 1985. Ito ay dahil na rin sa pakipag-ugnayan ng kaibigang matalik ni GM Salimbangon na si Father Francisco Silva.
And I requested Father Paking, Father Silva, to help me talk to the old man that we should take over Danao. So it was my vision then that if we can have Danao, because we were so far from the city, and development in the city was quite good, high at the time, and it trickles down to the north and to the south, but not as fast as we would have it expected or done until we get Danao, Duncar, connected with CEBECO. That was the beginning of our growth.
And growth it was dahil dito na rin nagsimulang makilala ang CEBECO 2 nang ito ang kauna-unahang nakakuha ng pinakamataas na parangal bilang Most Outstanding Electric Cooperative in the Philippines at si GM Salimbangon bilang Most Outstanding General Manager noong August 1985.
When I was in the first electric cooperative convention, I think way back in 1980, when I attended, I saw a lot of general managers receiving awards, and looking at their achievements of more household connections, collection efficiency, systems laws, how you connect the entire area. I thought that perhaps we can do the same or probably better. And I took it as an opportunity for me to really push the electrification program.
Taong 1989 nang bumaba sa pwesto si GM Salimbangon para maging pribadong mamamayan at kalaunay tumakbo sa Kongreso.
The reason being that I feel that the time my job was done as manager of CEBECO, and the younger ones should take over. We should be like advisors only. So that's how Father Paking is doing now. I told Father Paking, do not be sad if I decided to become a politician, because I will be working for CEBECO in Congress. That nobody can touch us in Congress. I should be there to stand up and protect the interest of the people.
Sa ilalim ng pamamahala ni Father Francisco Silva, napanatili ng CEBECO 2 ang estado nito bilang isa sa pinaka-kinikilalang electric cooperative sa bansa at makamtan ang isa sa pinakamataas na parangal, ang Mega Diamond Award. Bukod dito, napagkaisa rin ni Father Silva bilang isang pamilya, ang CEBECO 1, CEBECO 2 at CEBECO 3.
The most important person really in our movement was Father Paking. So he kind of unite the three electric co-ops and run it exactly as we did. No fear or favor, no political influence should be allowed there, and that it's completely transparent. So people will understand clearly.
Mula sa madilim na nakaraan, unti-unting nabigyan ng liwanag ang mga lugar na nasasakupan ng CEBECO 2, at ito ay ang mga lungsod ng Bogo at Danao at ang mga bayan ng Medellin, Danbantayan, San Remeo, Tabogon, Borbon, Sogod, Tabuelan, Tuburan, Catmon, Carmen at Compostela. Dala na rin ito ng patuloy na pakikipagtulungan ng pamunuan at mga empleyadong naglilingkod dito kung saan ang Board of Directors Day ay isa lamang sa napakaraming makapagpapatunay dito.
The Board of Directors Day is a testament that the Board of Directors, the management, and the associates are working hand in hand to make CEBECO still on top of the parang ano ba yun, operational spectacles.
The new general managers now were the very people who were with us. Alam nila yung how we manage the electric cooperative. And we have always been firm in implementing the policy. Not even the board, not even the employees are getting extra benefits from our management.
We have a short program, intended for recognition of them for good services. Aside from that, celebration of success.
Fulfillment is something that you cannot equate to any amount. The feeling of having served, the feeling of having electrified a light small barangay with people who were already disgusted, believing that they will just die, nothing will happen, and it happened in your presence and in tears, and they will even give you food. Mag-ihaw sila ng manok, baboy, just to celebrate that energization. You imagine how fulfilling it is for us.
Ayon nga sa kasalukuyang administrator ng National Electrification Administration na si Edgardo Masungsong,
sama-sama ang NEA, mga electric co-ops at saka mga member consumer owners na empowered. No? Pagpatuloy nila dahil kailangan nilang ipaglaban na ang electric cooperative is the best legacy left by the presidents of the Philippines, from the late President Ferdinand Marcos to this time of the presidency of Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Ito yung pinakamagandang legacy, ang electric cooperatives na sila, ang member consumer owners, ang may-ari.
Nabigyang liwanag ang pinakamadilim na kabanata ng nakaraan. Buong tapang na hinarap ang mga pinakamabigat na hamon at pagsubok. Nailawan ang mga pinakaliblib at pinakamalayong bayan at barangay. Nakamtan ang kauna-unahan at pinakamataas na parangal at pagkilala sa buong bansa. Ito ang ilan sa pinaka-nakamamanghang naitala ng Cebu Electric Cooperative 2 o CEBECO 2 sa kasaysayan nito. Subalit ano nga ba ang kooperatibang ito sa hilagang bahagi ng Cebu sa kasalukuyang panahon? Sino ang general manager nito sa pananaw ng kanilang mga empleyado? Alamin natin ang mga ito at iba pa sa pangalawang bahagi ng Kwentong Pinaka ng CEBECO 2.
I joined CEBECO 4 years ago, but I have been with the program for over 36 years now. Since then, I came from CEBECO 3, then I moved to CEBECO 2. Then it is really a great honor and a privilege to me that I'm still part of the one of the most outstanding electric cooperative in the country. Masaya ako, but it's also a greatest challenge on my part.
We are proud of GM Lowell. GM Lowell is very open-minded, easy to approach. He's managing audio and video. We can see them. And the best thing is very comfortable to approach.
GM Lowell is a strong leader as well. One thing about him I would always remember is his smiling face. He is very near to the employees also.
If he wants us to do something, he would ask for advice. He wants us to share ideas.
Jim Luel Gosenia is like a tito to us. It means that we can just easily talk to him, and if he needs something, he calls for a meeting, he asks for suggestions, and then he weighs them. At the same time, walang keme na GM. Parang it's so easy to work with. It's someone that you can really rely on.
Yung GM po namin, napakasipag nun.
He makes sure that all things run smoothly, and he has a good networking to our supplier as well as our member owners.
Whenever we are in the office, we have to follow the rules and rules. Outside the office, yes, we are friends. But in the office, you have to do what is right.
Ayon naman sa mismong President of the Board of Directors na si Alec Gabriel Jurado.
GM Belsinia is a decision maker and all his direction, but he also asked the board of directors what's our opinion. That's what good for general manager to not to decide directly on to ask something if it's this good or bad.
Marahil ang paraan ng pamumuno at pakikitungo ni GM Lowell ang isa sa pinakasekreto ng CEBECO 2 kung bakit ito ang isa sa pinakatanyag at pinakakakinilalang electric cooperative sa bansa.
CEBECO 2 is one of the 3 CEBECOs in the island of Cebu. It was organized on December 28, 1977, and after I think a year and 9 months later, they had their first operations. That was in 1979.
CEBECO 2 is one of the electric cooperatives created under PD 269, issued a franchise to operate northern part of Cebu, serving 11 towns and 2 cities.
From Compostela to Danbantayan and then to Tuburan. So it has a large franchise area.
At nang makuha ng CEBECO 2 ang kauna-unahan itong parangal at pagkilala sa buong bansa, ito na ang naging simula ng lahat ng pagniningning at pagbibigay ilaw at inspirasyon nito mula sa pamunuan, empleyado at nasasakupan nito.
We made history during the operations way back in 1984, and the award we received was on, I think, on 1985, declaring CEBECO 2 as the first ever best electric cooperative in the country. And also, we are happy to claim also that during that time we were awarded the best general manager in the person of Engineer Ben-Hur Salimbangon.
CEBECO 2 got the first most outstanding award of all the electric cooperatives in the country. And that was the time of the then Congressman Ben-Hur Salimbangon, who was also the first general manager of CEBECO 2.
Ito na ang nagbigay liwanag sa daan paakyat sa poste ng tagumpay para maiangat pa sa pinakamataas na bahagi ng pedestal ang pangalang CEBECO 2.
And through the years, CEBECO 2 has been a consistent awardee of NIA National Electrification Administration. In fact, NIA did not give any more awards to CEBECO 2, they just put them into a Hall of Fame. And since then, until now, CEBECO 2 has been consistent awardee as a AAA electric cooperative.
The last time we had the Lumens Award, and now we have the Gita Award. We received 7 awards last August, just this year.
Sa mga pinakamataas na parangal at pagkilalang natatanggap, ito na marahil ang pinakamasarap na pakiramdam ng mga taong bumubuo sa kooperatibang ito.
It's great. Masaya ako. I'm very happy to be part of CEBECO 2.
It feels fulfilling, especially that we provide electricity to the rural side of the country. So from the urban to those really in the mountainous part of the province.
Really makes me feel proud to be part of this electric cooperative, to be part of this prestigious company, knowing that CEBECO is an excellent performing electric cooperative. It really makes me proud.
Feeling proud.
Sa gitna ng patuloy na tagumpay ng CEBECO 2, nariyan ang bukas na lihim sa lahat. Ito mismo ang siyang pinakagabay ng kooperatibang ito para mapanatiling maayos at maganda ang takbo at serbisyo nito.
Our daily half-hour video link seminar to all employees of CEBECO 123, reporting at 7:30 in the morning using the latest technology. We have also our general employees meeting every month, which serve as our bonding of employees and strengthening our relationship.
RQIN stands for requests, questions, information, and memos or all other things, information na maipaabot sa mga all the employees, and it is also a chance for the employees to be able to give their voices or let their voices out to the higher management.
Our IQM is every day. Every day, 30 minutes, and sometimes it reaches to 1 hour, almost 1 hour. Then, in fact, we have already expanded our RQM to other co-ops in the Visayas.
The secret is usually we have usually honesty, integrity, and everything. All those is part of the culture of CEBECO too.
At sa likod ng pinakagabay na ito ay isang pinakatagapatnubay na prominenteng individual na halos ibigay ang buong buhay sa paglilingkod sa loob at labas ng CEBECO Electric Cooperatives. Siya ang dating General Manager ng CEBECO at pinuno ng National Electrification Administration na si Father Francisco Silva.
Father Silva, who is our mentor, has been our, sabi natin, the provider, the lead, provided us the leadership, and we were provided by we were given to develop our culture, our values.
He's a great and legendary leader of 3 CEBECOs, principled leader, and practices the balance of love and terror.
Father Silva is our and the one is overseeing everything from CEBECO 1, 2, and 3, and he advises us on, but it will be on our decision. So, but he advises us to what to do, or what to follow him, or what it's up to you to follow him or not.
Father Silva, until now, he is the source of my strength. He is the man that I respect really wholeheartedly, and my entire career, which is now reaching about 30 years in the service, is because of him.
I'm very thankful again to Father Silva, who has been with us, who has been guiding and providing us support all through the years here. And I know I have been with Father Silva for so long. I can make him I can always consult him anytime.
So November 8, 2013, Typhoon Yolanda hit the Philippines. Tapos we were so focused on the other islands, claiming, of course, seeing the footages on TV that they were also ground zero, talagang wala. And unfortunately, during that time, one of our districts in CEBECO 2, Daan Bantayan to be exact, was also ground zero. Talagang walang poste na makikita.
When the radio station, a certain radio station in Cebu, asked our engineer how many poles were damaged, he said, "We are only counting the one standing. We will just count the one standing, and then we have records of how many poles. And we will. It's easier to count the standing than the toppled."
Around 11 in the morning, we were all here in the office because we are SOP na yun that we need to report kahit bagyo. We need to report to the office and maybe afterwards assess everything, and then we can go back home. But during that time, after 3 hours of pure rain and the wind was really crazy, when I went out, me personally, when I went out to the main roads, it was like a jungle, literally. Trees, mahogany trees, everything. We have rooftops piling from on top of the other. So seeing that, I was really crying. Father Francisco Silva was there. He was here during that time, physically, dito sa CEBECO 2. So dito siya tumira ng how many weeks just to be with us. And every morning, he asked for a report from everyone, kahit anong team, just to give updates, at the same time encouraging them to give more no, para mapadali yung restoration.
It was Father Silva who conceptualized that task force kapatid. By task force kapatid means we will help our brothers, our neighboring, or even other electric co-ops outside farther than Cebu to help during calamities. Then in the case of Yolanda, we were there in spite the fact that CEBECO was also hit. After we stabilize, stabilize our power, we assist Leyte for 11 days.
We are happy that after 7 days, we restored the backbone lines ng CEBECO 2.
Sabi nga nila, pagkatapos ng bagyo at unos, magpapakita ang bahaghari. Ito ang simbolo ng pag-asa at muling pagbangon katulad ng matagumpay na pagsisimulang muli ng Cebu Electric Cooperative 2 o ang CEBECO 2. Matapos masalanta ng Super Typhoon Yolanda noong November 8, 2013,
For me, the success of being of CEBECO 2 is yung the people, yung mga tao, yung mga employee.
Faith in God has made us very strong during the time because seeing the devastation, wala ka na magawa but to just look up and ask for His help and His guidance.
Patuloy pa rin ang buhay at pagbibigay ng kalidad na elektrisidad sa mga lungsod, bayan, barangay at sityong nasasakupan. Kasabay ng patuloy na tagumpay ng CEBECO 2 ay ang tagumpay rin ng mga establishmentong may patayo at mapaunlad ang kani-kanilang kabuhayan sa hilagang bahagi ng Cebu, mula pinakamaliit na negosyong ihawan sa lungsod ng Bogo at native chicken karinderya sa bayan ng Katmon.
Dako yung tabang ang kurente sa negosyo. Labi na ka ng kada adlaw, gabi biya nga mong negosyo yun abli nga. Ganahan jud ang customer nga nabami ka ng rep nga bugnaw jud nila ang gusto nga soft drinks nga napoy gusto mo inom og beer nga bugnaw jud nila nga. Dako bugtabang jud ang kurente kay mukaon ang mga tao nya ngit-ngit so ganahan jud og hayag.
Kinanglan na mo ang kuryente kay ang mga manok na mo ihaw may na-stock na mo so amo ibutang sa ref so kinahanglan gid kayo ang kuryente.
Walay kuryente, wala may bugnaw nga soft drinks, walay bugnaw beer. Brownout, wala may bugnaw. Nga limuot pa jud kayo. O may hangin.
Ang service sa CEBECO okay naman, may service, check nila ang ilang kung mayroong kuan kuan nga diri sa kuan sana ma-damage so ila dayon kuanon lihokon day nila.
Mula sa ilan sa pinakamaliit na negosyo, heto naman ang masasabi ng isa sa pinakamalaking food processing plants sa bayan ng Compostela na isa rin sa pinakamalaking consumers ng CEBECO 2.
Without electricity, we cannot produce. So all our freezers, chillers are energized with electricity, and of course the production machines are quite large and they're using a lot of electricity. We have one of the biggest meat grinders, what can have bring down frozen meat 40 tons per hour. So they are like large machines and of course also consume a lot of electricity.
One reason we're in industries are coming here because of our we have the power, we have the reliable power, and we have the capacity to give them.
If good service electricity, it promotes all business, to operate. So it means to say, if electricity is available, economic development also follows.
Katulad ng maliliit at malalaking negosyong ito, walang pinipiling pinaglilingkuran ang CEBECO 2 sa napakalawak na kilo-kilometrong nasasakupan nito, maliit man o malaki ang nakukonsumo nitong kuryente. Mula sa bayan ng Carmen, matatagpuan ang pinakamalaking zoo sa Pilipinas. Ito ay ang Cebu Safari.
Cebu Safari has a total area of 323 hectares. The total developed is approximately 170 hectares, includes the parks and the adventure park. And we have 5 pavilions, we have 5 main restaurants. The Welcome Pavilion, the Base Camp, Tiger Stir, Michelle's Pavilion, the outpost, at the same time the orangutan.
Meron kaming approximately more than 120 species of animals and over 1,000 heads of animals. Nag-zoning kami sa animals. So, yung mga animals na sa Australia, so lahat sila magkakasama. Then sa Africa, magkakasama din sila. Sa Asia, South America. So para mas maganda din yung experience ng mga guests namin dito.
Malaking tulong ang electricity kasi lahat dito ang nag-control ang electricity, pati yung ano namin, yung electric wiring, yung sa mga ano namin sa electric fence sa mga animals, lahat doon may mga ano yun, mga electric fence din. Kailangan namin yung electricity.
Katulad ng Cebu Safari, may tuturing na pinakamalaki rin ang CEBECO 2 sa lalawigan ng Cebu pagdating sa bilang ng consumer owners. Sa katunayan, mula 130 noong panahon ni General Manager Simbangon, ito na ngayon ay mayroong halos 160,000 consumer owners.
To date, we have 156,000 consumers served with a total peak demand of 74 megawatts.
Yeah, in terms of number of consumers, we have the largest.
Sa Cebu Safari pa rin, matatagpuan naman ang isa sa pinakamalaking orchid collection na makikita sa Michelle's Garden sa lawak ng taniman nito na umaabot sa 1.5 hectares. May kukumpara ang bilang nito sa dami na rin ng naitalagang transformer units ng CEBECO 2 sa nasasakupan nitong 323 barangay. Ito'y umaabot na sa halos 3,000 transformer units na may 100,718.5 kilovolt ampere o kVA. Samantala sa coastal municipality ng San Remeo, matatagpuan naman ang pinakamahabang shoreline sa buong lalawigan ng Cebu.
San Romeo to me is like a Riviera of the province of Cebu. Not very well known, and yet we have a lot of visitors and a lot of who's who of built houses here because we have very beautiful beaches and it's a very peaceful and livable municipality. San Romeo has the longest shoreline in the province of Cebu. It's 44 kilometers. And so that's another asset which I'm very proud of.
Kung may pinagmamalaking 44-kilometer na pinakamahabang shoreline ng San Remeo sa buong lalawigan ng Cebu, ipinagmamalaki naman ng CEBECO 2 ang napakahabang 3,860.34 circuit kilometers ng kanilang electric lines. Ito ay para lamang maibigay ang nararapat na enerhiya sa 2 syudad at 11 munisipyo na nasasaklawan nito. At ito mismo ay lalong napapalakas dahil sa 2 pinagmumula ng enerhiyang ito.
For your information, we have a connection from Leyte and we have also connection from Negros. And this area, CEBECO 2, is the jump-off point from Leyte. So that's why we have power from Leyte and we have power from Negros.
All the sitios already have been energized. There are just very few spots that have no electricity. And so, I owe that to CEBECO.
Ito rin mismo marahil ang isa sa pinakadahilan kung bakit dumarami ang mga hotel at resort sa bahaging ito ng Cebu, ang bayan ng Daan Bantayan.
In coordination with CEBECO, we corrected these challenges, and in doing so, we were given a bigger transformer with a bigger load. So right now, all the rooms are equipped with heaters, with air condition, and you don't really have to worry about turning on the heater and the transformer blowing up, which would result to no electricity.
Businesses would always ask if we have enough capacity to provide to them. So that's their first question, if we could provide enough electricity or power for their businesses. If not, then they would locate to another area.
In connection with the times, we do need to upgrade to be able to provide for the services necessary. And electricity is one of the basic needs.
Candaya is a very unique resort in the sense that its location is way up north, on the northern tip of Cebu Island, on the coastline of Danbantayan. and it has a very, very prominent position. Ideally, with its spaciousness of 7 hectares developed site, plus 7 more hectares on the site for our organic garden, we have a lot of space for our guests. Picture this.
Part of our plans, when we do our development plans, to project the increase in the demand for power.
Sa bayan naman ng Medellin, matatagpuan ang pinakamatandang sugar mill sa Cebu na matagal nang nagsusupply ng asukal sa iba't ibang bahagi ng bansa.
Yung town natin is tinawag dito sugar capital, no, of Cebu, because this is where the sugar mill, the only sugar mill in Cebu at present is located. We have a mill company here, sugar mill company here in our town. I think it was established 1928, no? So matagal na, almost a century na.
Bugum Milling Company started 1928, then by its American firm. The majority stockholder is Hanson, the owner of the plant. Usually we mill December until May, or if there's still a cane, until June. Average monthly of 2.7 million, 2.8 like that, more or less.
Kapag mga buwan ng milling season, umaabot sa 500,000 to 600,000 bags ng asukal ang nagagawa ng 91-year-old sugar mill na ito. Samantala, kapag hindi milling season, umaabot sa 357,000 bags ang napoproseso. Sa mataas na demand ng asukal, kumukonsumo ng kuryente ang mga makinang ginagamit dito para makagawa ng asukal.
Motors in the conveying system at the fire room, mostly electric motors that conveys the bagas. 30 horsepower, there's 50 horsepower, 60 horsepower. And then at the boiling house also, we have pumps. And then at the mill, we have pumps also run by motors. To augment our power, so that we can fully operate, then we buy power from the grid, CEBECO.
We also are in the process, no, of trying to lure investors in our town, no, and definitely we will be seeking help from them. Because as of now, as it is, there is a pending bill already na gawing economic zone yung lungsod namin. So definitely, we need more electricity and services from the CEBECO.
Dahil na rin sa mga industriyang katulad ng Bogo Medellin Milling Company na nangangailangan ng malaking halaga ng kuryente, nagtayo ng substations ang CEBECO 2 at isa na rito ay sa bayan ng Medellin.
Natukod ni siya 2009. December na energized ni siya. Muna nag-serve sa tibuok ng bantayan o including part of Medellin, Kawit, and Mahawak.
Our drive today is to build power substation in every town to cater power supply needs. Because if you have stable power supply, investors put up their businesses, and of course, tourism industry will also boost.
Dalo kay nagikatabang dire kay previous years nag-antos mi nga rin sa low voltage. Then malipayon kay mga tao dire sa bantayan nga naa na ang substation kay kanang ang iyang voltahe sakto na gyud ba nga makaserve sa mga katawhan dire sa sulod sa lungsod sa Danbantayan.
Hindi na katakatakang nakakatanggap ng pinakamataas na parangal at pagkilala ang CEBECO 2 taon-taon dahil hindi rin maikakailang mayroon itong pinakamasisipag, pinakamasigasig at pinakatalentadong mga empleyado. Ilan sa mga ito ay nakilala na sa buong bansa dahil sa buwis buhay na pagtatanghal sa Pilipinas Got Talent Season 6. Ito ay ang CEBECO 2 Blue Nights. Anumang tagumpay na tinatamasa ngayon ng Cebu Electric Cooperative 2 o CEBECO 2, ang siya na yatang pinakamasarap na maranasan lalo na tanging mga positibong salita ang maririnig sa mga punong lungsod at punong bayan na kaagapay ng kooperatiba.
So far, so good. No? Maganda yung relationship natin sa LGU at saka sa CEBECO. We treat CEBECO as our partners in our development. No? Yung mga whatever concerns naman na pinarating natin sa kanila, madali naman silang nag-a-action.
Here in my municipality, I was able to get my energy back within 2 weeks. And if you the devastation, the amount of devastation that arrived here, sana in other places, I think it would have taken months. But here, they're able to rehabilitate it in a very short period of time.
Ang mga pinakamatatamis na salita ang siya ring nagbibigay ng kalakasan at pagpupursigi sa CEBECO 2 para mas lalong paghusayan ang paglilingkod sa taong bayan.
The most rewarding part would be that to see the happy faces of our member consumers experiencing electricity in their homes, in their houses.
Yung CEBECO family, tinawag kami for a purpose and for something higher than the cooperative, higher than salary, higher than anything else, but for service, for progress.
Sa maayos at kamanghamanghang takbo at serbisyo ng CEBECO 2, ito na lamang ang tanging mahihiling ng General Manager nito na si GM Lowell.
I would like to see CEBECO to still continue even though I'm not already the general manager, but I'm still open to what I can give assistance to CEBECO 2. My dream is CEBECO 2 will continue to be the best, one of the best in the electric cooperative in the country, or perhaps the best in the country.
UNLAD Pilipinas.